Alright guys, today we're going to be looking at the entire line of the Bendy and the Ink Machine articulated figures, and if you collect this line, well, you'll know this is one of the most aggravating lines to collect because there have been so many crazy things that have happened so far. We'll talk about all that and more, but today we're going to be doing a checklist of all the figures you can get in the Bendy lineup. Okay, so in May of 2018, we ended up getting our first set of these awesome Bendy and the Ink Machine figures. And these are pretty darn cool because we got the main character of Bendy, then we got his best friend Boris, got the cool Ink Demon, and then last but not least, Jump Scare Alice Angel pose, which was kind of weird because I was hoping to get the regular Alice Angel, but nope, we got the Jump Scare one instead. And if you look at her face here, it's kind of odd looking. And I guess this happened because there was a problem at the production plant where they make these things. But thankfully that December when Series 2 hit, well, we got an all-new figure that was corrected. They had the correct paint scheme on it, finally. And as you can see on this version, well, everything was corrected and she looks fantastic. Oh man, I just love the new one over the last one because it looks so much more detailed. And of course with this release, well, we ended up getting 4 new figures, making up the long-awaited Series 2 in the Christmas time of 2018. Oh man, did these look great! And we got 4 all-new figures to add to our set, including that crazy mask-wearing Sammy Lawrence. Then we got a figure of Tom, who looks like Boris but has that weird arm brace on. Then we got Alice and Angel. Oh, what a great looking figure. And then last but not least, well, we got a yellow-hued character of Bendy, which was pretty much different from the rest of these guys because the other ones were white and black and this one was yellow and black. And this one figure right here, well, would change the direction of the future of this lineup because it was decided that every figure released from now on should be yellow and black in color. But that being said, by the end of 2018, well, we had 9 different figures in all in our Bendy and the Ink Machine collection. Now, of course, this is where things get kinda crazy because 2 months later at Toy Fair, our old puppet Steve here was the only one granted access to get video footage of what was supposed to be the first version of Series 3, and oh man, my mouth just drools at this footage because you will not find this anywhere else, folks, only on the Puppet Steve channel. And this is the Series 3 that looked incredible. We ended up getting the entire Butcher gang in their jump scare twisted form. We got the twisted form of Charlie. He looks creepy with that one eyeball missing and that gaping mouth. So hideous. And then we got the Spider Edgar, who has changed from a 6-legged spider into a regular standing up character. And the other arms got braces on them. Oh, I just love this figure. But nothing's as creepy as the last character of Barley, who, oh man, look at that! His head has been removed and just hanging from a little stick or something. Oh, now that is creepy, but so cool at the same time. These are 3 figures that we never ended up seeing, along with Brute Boris. Oh, this would have been an awesome deluxe looking figure. Look how big that Brute Boris is. Oh, I love that brace around his neck. Such a shame we never got this figure yet. But the coolest one, probably saved for last, is Beast Bendy. Man, look at this oversized figure. Oh, this is another great one. And one thing you can kind of see what they were trying to do with these feature sets is they were trying to make one of these figures yellow and black, with the others being white and black. Now, unfortunately, every figure from this set never saw the light of day after Toy Fair. Oh man, and there's a couple different reasons why this was. Now the first reason that I was told is that some of the figures were kind of scary to release in places like Walmart when it came to characters like Barley here. Man, what? I've seen scarier figures at Walmart. But the other reason is after Series 2, like I said, they were going to change all these black and white figures into a black and yellow color scheme. So they ended up dropping this Series 3 in favor of a brand new Series 3 which was released in December of 2019, which were all black and yellow in color. These were all based off the Bendy and the Dark Revival game that was a sequel to the first one, which includes the awesome Business Suit Bendy. Oh, look at him all dapper there. Then we got a new version of the Ink Demon, more creepier than ever before. And then we got the figure of Ink Audrey. She creepy or what? Ink dripping all over the place. And then the last figure is Sammy Lawrence. Oh, wait a minute. Now this is very interesting to point out because in Series 2, yep, we see a Sammy Lawrence that's white and black, whereas the new Sammy Lawrence, well, he's kind of redesigned and he's all in yellow and black. And not only did we get these cool figures, but we ended up getting our very first playset piece of the Bendy's ink machine right there. Oh, this thing was awesome. This thing came with slime you can put in top, and you can churn it out this part here. Blip, 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 blip. Oh, this thing was cool. And it was clear that with Series 3, well, things are going to be shifted around. And so the next thing they were going to do was take all the old black and white figures and re-release them in this new yellow and black color scheme in an all-new Series 1 set. Oh, whoa, crazy. And they would give us a new Series 1 of these awesome characters in this yellow form, consisting of Bendy, Sammy Lawrence, the Ink Demon, and the newcomer, Dead Boris. So yep, this was the only way to get a new Dead Boris, because he was a repaint of this last one, only now in this new color scheme and X's over the eyes. Cool. And of course, if you didn't pick this one up, well, kick yourself in the butt, kids, because this thing right now on eBay is going for $120. I kid you not. Each figure was also packed with one of these awesome environment pieces. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now, oddly enough, even though they were releasing all these new characters, well, we only ended up getting 3 new ones before they canceled the line. So yeah, unfortunately, these 3 figures right here, the Ink Demon, Dead Boris, and Sammy Lawrence, were the only ones released in the Series 1, and we never even got the Series 1 Bendy! Oh, that's so weird. And it's a shame too, because, well, we only got a couple of these environments. Oh, and these were so darn cool. Well, at least you could put the figure down there and have this as the background. And the entire second series of this set never saw the light of day, which would have gave us yellow and black versions of these other characters. Oh, what a shame. I want all these figures to be uniform. I'm not sure what they're doing over there, but man, this is getting frustrating. Alright, so by mid-2020, well, it was a great time to be a Bendy and the Ink Machine fan, because we had 11 unique figures to collect in all, including an awesome playset. And I thought, what are we going to see next? Because like I said, we have 11 figures that we already had, and about 10 figures that were announced, but hadn't seen the light of day yet. Well, in the Christmas time of 2020, well, they gave us none of those figures we were hoping for, and instead gave us Series 4 consisting of glow-in-the-dark figures? Who the heck thought this would be a good idea? They gave us a figure of glow-in-the-dark Bendy, our 4th release of a Sammy Lawrence figure, then we got the new version of the Ink Demon, and then rounding up the team is Audrey, which ended up being all the Series 3 characters, but in the glow-in-the-dark forms. Now, I'm not sure why they released these for Series 4, and I'm kind of worried about what Series 5 is going to be, because I heard that they might be blacklight versions of these characters next. And that's the last thing we need. So come on, PhatMojo, we want all those figures that you haven't released yet. And there's so many other characters you can also put in figure form as well, because what happened to the Projectionist, or the Lost Ones, or the Searchers? Let's get a little creative here, guys. And of course, if you're keeping track, that gives us a total of 15 figures in all to complete in our Bendy and the Ink Machine lineup. So alright, Puppet Steve out here.